Hello and welcome to the review lesson for this part of the specification. It's Mr. Hancock here, and today I'm going to take you back through all of the content that we've covered so far to help you create your own personalised knowledge organisers. The key idea we've been learning about is shown in the left column, and all of the content is highlighted in the red. You will need to access the Caboodle textbook for this lesson, so the login instructions are on the screen. If you need any help at all, then please contact your teacher. We're going to use a very effective technique to make your knowledge organisers, and it's called the Cornell Technique. Some of you will have used it before. Your page always uses the same format, which is shown on the screen. You have a narrow column down the left, a wide section that goes right across the bottom of the page, and that leaves you with the main section on the rest of the page. In the biggest section, this is where you make your own notes. Now, this is where Cornell is so effective. You can use any format you wish in here, so choose one that works for you. In the left column, this is where you record any key terms important for helping you to write and speak like a geographer, and also what are called refer questions. These are questions that you make up yourself based on the main section content, and you should be able to refer to the main section to help you to answer them. The wide row across the bottom of your page is for the summary of the key points. Now, it's recommended that you don't complete this right away. Instead, leave it blank and come back to it several hours or even a few days later, and then using your notes in the main section and your key terms and refer questions, have a go at writing a summary. One final point to note is that the wording from the specification is added across the top of the screen. For the rest of this review, this is the format we're going to use to create your knowledge organiser, and you will need several sheets of paper alongside the textbook. Your first set of Cornell notes will be based on pages 194 and 195. The content here is shown across the top in the green section. You can see that I've split the main section into 3 subsections for you, but the key terms and refer questions column is still there on the left, as is the summary section across the bottom. To make it a bit easier for you, I've matched the headings to the textbook. Press pause and complete this page. Moving on to pages 196 and 197, let's review measuring development. Here's the Cornell template for you with the headings from the textbook. Pause the video to make your notes. We stay on this double page, but this time we're looking at the limitations of economic and social measures. Press pause to complete this Cornell template. Now, we move on to reviewing the demographic transition model. Turn to pages 198 and 199. And this is what your review notes should look like. Press pause whilst you complete them. For the causes of uneven development, we're going to use pages 202 and 203. And your Cornell notes have 3 subsections, one for each cause listed by the specification. Press pause whilst you complete this. Just 2 more sections to go. First off, let's review Disparities in Wealth and Health as a Consequence of Uneven Development. Pages 204 and 205 will be your guide for this. The 4 subsections shown here will help you to keep your notes well organised. Press pause to make your notes. And the final part for this review process looks at international migration as a consequence of uneven development. See pages 206 and 207. This is how I'd recommend setting out your Cornell notes. Pause the video to make your notes. Right, there you have it. Well done. We've reviewed our learning for the first key idea of changing the economic world, and don't forget to come back at some point in the near future to complete the summary section on each page of Cornell notes. You should have a very thorough and detailed knowledge organiser that you can use to do some really great revision. Until the next time, take care, and I'll see you soon.